We appreciate your attention. At this time, we're ready to start our 5th grade celebration. Your honorees are on stage. We want to encourage you, if you have a cell phone, please silence that at this time. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Find you. If you ever find
is Dondi Freisinger, and I'm the proud principal here at Walker Elementary School. We welcome all of you here to join us. Well, I think this is maybe our biggest group that we've had of guests, and I'm so sorry you're standing. We will move through our program as quickly as possible, but there's a lot to it. We're going to be honoring these fifth graders in several ways. But thank you very much for being here. I see moms and dads and aunts and uncles and friends and grandmas and grandpas and siblings, and we're just glad you're all here joining us. I'm going to start off just by talking just for a few minutes to our seniors that we are celebrating today. The word legacy comes to mind. A person's legacy is defined as how they are remembered. 18 years ago, when I was coming to this district, I was interviewing with Dr. Rollins and a team of administrators downtown, and I'll never forget that. Because during the interview process, they go around, they all ask you these really tough questions, the superintendents do. And Dr. Greg Murray, who's now the superintendent in Conway, was in that room. And when it came to him, he said, Mrs. Freisinger, he said, when you get old and gray, not too far maybe, he said, and they're having your retirement dinner or party, what do you want people to say about you? He said, what do you want your legacy to be? And I've thought about that a lot since that time. I think about that each and every year as we start the year. I think, how do I want to be remembered when I'm old and gray? And as I was thinking about that this past week, I thought of you, and I thought, you know what? You've already started your legacy. We will remember each and every one of you here at Walker Elementary School in a very special way. But as you go through middle school and junior high and high school and college and off into the workforce, how do you want to be remembered? What do you want your legacy to be? When people hear your name, what do you want them to think? When Mrs. Anderson, Miss Hickman, and Mr. Scott down at the middle school, for those of you that are going to Helen Tyson, when I see them, I'm going to say, what about Kayla? Tell me how she's been. What about Cole? What about Ethan? What about Lataqua? What about Andy? And you know, what are they going to tell me? Hard workers, involved, included people rather than excluded people, cared about others, a giving heart, persevered. All those character words that we've talked about from the time you've joined Walker Elementary School, some of you since kindergarten. How many of you have been here since kindergarten? Isn't that awesome? I love that so many of you have been with us for so long. And for those of you who have had a shorter amount of time, we've been glad that you've been here too. But I want you to think about, what do you want your legacy to be? How do you want them to remember you? And I tell you that it's really, really an important thing, because there's probably a lot of adults here in the room that know when you get to high school, your legacy really matters as you start applying for college scholarships and to be accepted into college. The work you've done here with K-Kids, that's a big part of your legacy that you've left with us. National Elementary Honor Society, those of you who have worked for that, it's a big part of your legacy. So that is my question to you, and that's what I want you to think about. And maybe that's what you'll remember me by as you get older. As Ms. Freisinger asked, what will be my legacy? How will people remember you? Okay? Think about that. It's been a great group, a fantastic group. Leadership within this room is amazing. Caring hearts, caring about each other, taking care of each other, team. And when you get down to the middle school, whether it's Halstern or Helen Tyson, remember to take care of each other, all right? We will miss you greatly. All right, at this time.
Hello everybody, I'm Mrs. Carrie Brado. I am the proud assistant principal at Walker Elementary School. This fifth grade group is amazing. That's all I have to say. They're amazing. And you guys are a little piece of my heart. And just know, wherever you go, you always have each other. Because once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. You guys got it. We are now going to have Coach Davis and Coach Dewar up here. They're going to present our Little Olympics and PE awards for you guys.
Hey guys, 6 years we've been together, a lot of you. That's a long time, man, long time. You know, we've, especially for you guys that have been here that long, we've preached to you guys for years about taking care of your machine, and our main goal is to teach you lifelong physical activities, things you can do your entire life to keep you active and healthy. That was our number one goal. We kind of had a second goal we never talked about. This is mainly for you boys, and that is preparing you, for those of you that are going to Howland Tyson, to move up the street. Because once you get there, you're going to have probably one of the ugliest, meanest PE teachers you've ever seen in your life. He doesn't like kids at all. The rest of the faculty up there doesn't like him. How he has a job still, I have no idea. I think he got his degree online his first time he was in prison. So when you get up there, and if your schedule, you look at your schedule and it says PE, Coach Wilroth, the first thing you're going to do is have your parents go online and see if there are any current warrants for his arrest. And if not, get to the counselor's office and change your schedule as soon as possible. Okay? I'm just kidding. Coach Wilroth does a great job up there. He does the Hop-Nod programs and a bunch of other things, and a lot of great opportunities for you guys when you head up that way. Now, before we talk, Little Olympics, you guys did a great job, and we're so proud of you guys. I know we didn't bring a trophy home this year, but the way you conducted yourselves, we were just so proud, because there were other schools out there, and we won't mention their names, young, that, you know, when they won, they were beating their chest and screaming and yelling and all that stuff, and it was just, if I was their coach, I would have just gone and buried my head in the sand. I mean, it was embarrassing. But you guys, win or lose, your heads were high, and you just conducted yourselves in such a way that we were just both so very proud of you, and I really appreciate that, guys. Little Olympics, I know, I know our girls won or medaled in obstacle relay. If you're on that team, go ahead and stand up. These girls practiced and worked so hard for several weeks, running tires, going under obstacles, ruining pants. Mothers, dads, I apologize for any holes in pants and grass stains. Let's see, our boys obstacle relay team, stand up. And see, we had another boys relay team. Taylor Sharp with Frisbee toss. I think Myron medaled as well, Myron Erks in tennis ball throw. And then Ethan Hang in the 440. That's the full lap around the track. Did a fantastic job there. So we're proud of each and every one of you. You're just a great group of kids. We're going to miss you very much, and we wish you the best of luck coming up. Now, for our All-Star of the Year awards, All-Star of the Year is just those kids that they come in, they participate every day, they lead by example, and they set a good example for everybody else in the class. I think we're both going to do a boy and a girl. We pick two every year. Our first one, the young man that I had in mind, it's funny, I hadn't told Coach who I wanted yet, and when we sat down and started talking about it, he sat down, he looked at me and goes, well, this guy's just a no-brainer. We got to pick him. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. This guy comes in, he participates every day. Anytime I need help with anything, he's always there to help me out. He's got a great sense of humor. He's a ladies' man. He's just a lot of fun. He knows what I'm already talking about. Just right. Our next one is a young lady that, same thing, she comes in, always got a smile on her face, asks how we're doing, no matter if she can do the game or not, she's out there participating, giving her all, absolutely every single time, and that's Lexi Wilroth.
Coach always says that he's terrible talking in front of a crowd, but he's a really tough act to follow. Coach, sorry you had to be the brunt of all that. Okay, this has been my third year, and as far as diverse personalities with the fifth grade class, you couldn't ask for more than this. Okay, very exciting. Unfortunately, even talking about the Little Olympics, unfortunately, sometimes your best efforts don't yield the perfect result. Okay, but we competed, and being a part of this fifth grade has been an honor for me for the whole year. Very exciting. Okay. For the boys, this person, talk about a competitor, okay? But along with the competitor, his respect, all the traits that we have in our gym, he exhibits those every day. And we're so proud to have him a part of our fifth grade group. Marioni Beeson. Okay, this girl, I don't think you can ever walk through the halls of Walker without seeing a smile on this girl's face. Okay, when she's in PE, she's a joy for both me and Coach Davis to see every day. And once again, all the traits that we try to instill in these fifth graders, she demonstrates every day. Aubrey Fields. Just to let you know how hard of a choice this was, outside in this hall, we have a PE superhero board. There are 18 fifth graders on that board. So there's a lot to choose from. These four that we chose were right there at the very top of all these PE superheroes that we have. We would ask that all you superheroes collect your shields. We'll go out there and get them off the board, give them to you, put in your yearbook, or put with your report card or whatever as a memory of your fifth grade year at Walker. Thank you.
I'm going to make a note here, preview Coach Davis's speech. I apologize, Coach Wilra, I apologize. All right, at this time I'd like to introduce Miss Ashley Brown, first grade teacher here at Walker Elementary School, and she will present Girls on the Run Award. She's one of our coaches.
Hello. Like she said, I teach first grade, but I get the privilege of twice a week coaching the Girls on the Run team along with Miss Patterson and a couple other coaches. I've been doing it for 4 years now, and so I've seen these girls go through 3rd through 5th grade. And for those of you who don't know, Girls on the Run is a program where we do lessons on building positive self-image, learning how to deal with peer pressure, make healthy choices, and build a lot of good relationships. And we train for 5K races. And we had our 5K last Friday, and I have never seen so many girls work so hard. So I didn't know I was going to be emotional about this. If you participate in Girls on the Run, please stand up. At all in your career at Walker, please stand up and face your parents. I would like you to stay standing for just a second. If you participated in only one season, I want you to raise your hand and cheer for yourself real silently, and then go ahead and sit down. Only one season. All right. 2 seasons. Raise your hand, cheer for yourself, and go ahead and sit down. 3. I think you did 3 too. Stand up. You did 3 too. So these girls, they ran at least 3 5Ks, and that's a lot of miles. And in Girls on the Run, at the end of every lesson, the coaches try to pick some girls who exhibited some outstanding qualities that lesson, and we do an energy award for them. Girls, come here. Come here, Lizzie. Come on. And we are going to do an energy award for these girls. So if everybody, we're going to do. All right. You could help if you know it. If you don't, these girls are going to help me out. We're going to do what's called dynamite cheer. So bear with us. These girls are tick, 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 tick. Boom! So, thank you for letting us have the privilege of working with your girls week after week. Getting to see them older and mature, it just makes me feel good. So, thank you.
Girls on the run, girls on the run, running free, just being me. I'm friends with everyone, 'cause I'm a... That was pitiful. They're so shy this morning. All right, senior leadership. At this time, we have seniors, all these fifth graders, fourth graders, just listen up. We're going to work you next year. They do all kinds of jobs for us throughout the year, and at this time we're going to recognize them. There are a lot of these students. We ask that when we call your name for your particular job, you remain standing until we finish calling all the names, and you face your parents. All right? All right, these are the students that helped us get that flag up every morning and watch the weather to make sure that it should stay up or it should go up. And so at this time, raising the flag, Myron Ertz, Julio Mangeres, Chloe Towery, Justin Gomez, Angel Bueno, Dutch Leidlich. Well, maybe by next Wednesday I'll know how to pronounce that. Christian Acosta, Victor Herrera, Eddie Sanchez, Estella Drew Slaughter, Tanya Sanchez. Please recognize these students for being a flag helper.
Our next award goes to all of those that were our wonderful office helpers this year. So if you hear your name, please stand up and face your parents. Alex Torres, Lexi Wilroth, Lexi Toops, Natalie McCarley, Olivia Erickson, Maddie White, Jordan Strickland, Cole Cooper, Abigail Perez Martinez, Aubrey Fields, Emily Disney, and Kyler Kiosi. Let's give them a round of applause.
All right, these students helped with the office recycling this year. And there were lots of students that helped throughout the building, but these are the ones that helped us out in the office. We need a lot of help in there. Jesus Sanchez, Brett Fogley, Rebecca Gill, please face your parents, Lakin Doty, Caden Barber, Natalie Chavez, James Eslick, and Jesus Sanchez. Guess you did it twice. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Our next certificates are presented to those that worked in our school store in the mornings. A lot of our students like buying all those fancy pencils and erasers, and we appreciate you guys helping us out with that. The following students, please stand and face your parents. Jael Ayala Lopez, Jason Gutierrez, Ty Shreve, Thomas Madewell, Marioni Bison, Grady Smith, Macy Rogers, Alyssa Hackney, Levita Torres, Jacob Huntington, Carson Hutchins, Brooke Byer, Aubrey Fields, Chandler Ryder, and Emily Disney. Let's go ahead and show our appreciation. Thank you so much for your help.
All right, fire marshals. Every month we are required to have a fire drill here at Walker Elementary School. State requires that. And these students check the building every time, make sure we followed protocol. We appreciate them. Ty Shreve, Jennifer Costin, Elizabeth Ojeda, Juan Garcia, Maria Gonzalez, and Andy Dodson. Thank you very much. We appreciate you all.
All right, this next award goes to all of our hall monitors. They were the ones that helped us in the morning, especially when we were trying to make sure everybody was going to where they needed to go. So the following students, please stand up. Jennifer Costin, Kendall Hinton, Lupita Martinez, Anthony Wages, Emma Casey, Macy Compta, Elizabeth Ojeda, Sam Collins, Angie Carcamo, Hector Ortiz, Keegan Stillwell, Jesus Sotelo, and Brooke Byer. Thank you guys for your help. All right, this next set is for all of those that helped us with Safety Patrol. Those are all of our Safety Patrol greeters in the morning, our Safety Patrol sender-offers in the afternoon. You guys did a great job. So here we go. Brett Smith, Taylor Sharp, Diana Nunez, Finley McClure, Kendall Hinton, Kayla Henderson, Jason Gutierrez, Anahai Garcia, Colton Galloway, Brett Fogley, Jennifer Costin, Emma Casey, Eveline Barker, Jael Ayala Lopez, Lataqua Toming, Jagger Thompson, Lacey Stills, Levi Stevens, Austin Steele, Estella Drew Slaughter, Kale Schreider, Natalie Rubacalba, Natalia Ruiz, Isabel Rojas, Brandon Prell, Elizabeth Munoz, Kamina Mona, Natalie McCarley, Thomas Madewell, Yair Cordero Vargas, Luis Gomez Guzman, Sylvester Bobo, Alina Moody, Landon McClure, Ethan Chapman, Alyssa Hackney, Carol Ann Hansen, Grady Smith, Emily Disney, Andy Dotson, Lizzie Soul, Chandler Ryder, Carson Hutchins, Brooke Byer, and Maggie Hudson. We needed a lot of help. Thank you, guys. Our next awards are going to be for all of our gifted and talented students. And Miss Jamie Cabot is our GT teacher. She is amazing. She's wonderful. And unfortunately, she's not going to be here today. She's over at another school today. And so what we're going to do is she sent me a letter last night. And so I'm going to read her letter to you guys. She says, every once in a while, there is a class who comes along and touches your heart. This 5th grade crew is that class for me. I think it's important to mention that it's not just the GT kids who have made me smile. I love and appreciate the respectful, friendly nature of all the class of 2023, as I have had the privilege of spending time with them as a group every Monday and Thursday. As for my GT kids, I cannot award one for the most creative, or the most talented, or even the highest achiever. Every one of my 23 have gifts that cannot be topped by one another. Just as they made it almost impossible for me to cast the Shakespeare roles or to choose the 8 top Quiz Bowl contestants, they are making it difficult once again for me to let them go. As a final send-off, I chose to honor each child and recognize them as the blessings they are. The students were asked to write words from the heart about one another, and they did just that. Every person needs to know that they are valued and loved, and I hope that my students feel the love from me and all of their GT peers today. As our dear friend Shakespeare says, parting is such sweet sorrow. I am so proud of every one of you, and I will miss you, Miss Cabot. You are each going to get a paw print wordle that has your name and all of the qualities that your peers can identify with you. So you guys will get that as well. It's really cool looking. Yes. These students can go ahead and stand up, and we'll go ahead and have you stand up, and we will give these to you guys after the celebration today. Anahi, Anahi, thank you guys. Justin, Alyssa, Ethan, Maggie, Carson, Lacey, Lizzie, Natalie, Grady, Lataqua, Jagger, Maddie, Lexi, Emily, Cole, Andy, Olivia, Lakin, Caden, James, and Aubrey.
Hello, I'm Miss Athey, and I'm the school counselor, and I have the privilege of handing out the presidential awards. Students who earn at least a 3.5 grade point average on a 4.0 scale and are high achievers in reading or mathematics on state testing are eligible for the President's Award for Educational Excellence. I am proud to say that this year we have 26 fifth graders receiving this distinguished honor. These students have demonstrated self-discipline, responsibility, initiative, dedication, respect, integrity, perseverance, and determination. They have overcome obstacles and remained focused for the duration of their time here at Walker Elementary. President Obama would like to personally extend his congratulations. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I commend you for the powerful example you have set for your family, friends, and peers, and it is a privilege to join in recognizing your achievement. Our country faces great challenges, and we will overcome them if we have all the work together in common purpose, no matter who we are or how old we may be. America looks to students like you, whose dreams and determination know no bounds to strengthen our communities and help drive our nation forward. Your commitment to your education demonstrates the creativity and energy that will chart the course of our unwritten history, allowing us to reimagine reality and seek new frontiers. I'm inspired by your motivation and work ethic, and it gives me great hope to know our future will be written with ambitious young people like you. I encourage you to continue working hard and aiming high, and I wish you all the best. Barack Obama. Each student is going to receive a certificate, and then I made a copy of this letter plus a letter from the Secretary of State, and they will also receive a pin. So when I call your name, go ahead and come forward, and we're going to line up at the front. Caden Barber, Brooke Byer, Emma Casey, Coleman Cooper, Emily Disney, Andy Dotson, Lakin Doty, Olivia Erickson, James Eslick, Aubrey Fields, Anahi Garcia, Ethan Hang, Maggie Hudson, Kyler Kiosi, Finley McClure, Irvin Wynn, Eddie Sanchez, Kale Schreider, Grady Smith, Lizzie Soul, Jagger Thompson, Lataqua Toming, Lavita Torres, Alexis Toops, Madison White, and Hannah Wilbroth. Please give these students a round of applause.
All right, guys, you can go ahead and have a seat. Our next is all of our certificates of completion, and these will be presented by our 5th grade teachers. Miss Huggins is going to start. I don't know if I need this. I don't think I do.
Your word will send round. Oh, wait.
It's okay, that's been our whole year. Our whole year is where we're supposed to be. What was that? Well, let me get where I can see you. My sweet, sweet seniors. My sweet, sweet seniors. This has been a year of firsts for me as well. It's my first time to teach 5th grade. It's my first time to go to ONSC, possibly my last. My team did not do a good job preparing me for the extracurricular hiking. And I mean, my kids know I'm a storyteller. I have a short story about ONSC. We had been there about 15 minutes, I think. And once we got to our luggage to the cabin, I thought, I'm done for today. I mean, my Lord. I mean, it was quite a hike to the cabin. And so they asked all the adults to come and be in this lodge for a leader meeting. And they were going through all these different extensive hikes we would be doing. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, what have we gotten ourselves into? Coming off the step, I took a pretty bad tumble. We didn't even get to the hike. Their faces. And then our ONSC lady, poor Mr. Cooper was on one side of me, Cole's dad, and the ONSC lady was like, I don't know if you can make the trail. I don't either. But it's also my first time to teach a split class, and these wonderful leaders did such a great job teaching me, helping with our 4th grade. They truly are leaders. They taught me how to adjust a crazy schedule. They taught me how to laugh at myself and each other. And they've accomplished so much personally. Not just academically have they have grown so much as people. And I truly, as Ms. Freisinger was talking about what we want our legacy to be, I thought, I hope that each and every one of my kids would say, I love them, that I'm a lover of not only my students, but of my parents and of people. I mean, I would love for my legacy to be that I truly know how to show love to people. And I do love you each and every one so much.
Thank you, Ms. Cousins. At this time, if your students would stand and go out in the hallway, we're going to get ready to present your certificates. All right. Are we ready? Yes, you do. Brooke Byer. Emily Disney. Andy Dodson. Aubrey Fields. Maggie Hudson. Jacob Huntington. Carson Hutchins. Irvin Nugent. Win. Irvin. Chandler Ryder. And Lizzie Soul. You know, there's something to be said when I don't know how to pronounce their last name and they've been here for a long time. That means I probably haven't been to my office too many times either. You know, when you use your full name, it usually means you're in trouble. Great job, Mrs. Huggins' class. You may be seated at this time.
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations. It's an exciting day. You made it, right? Our theme this year in 5th grade was 5th grade Game On. You remember that? Yes, and we had a little video game theme. So what I'm going to talk to you about is kind of has to do with video games. It's a little analogy to life. It's called the video game of life. Okay? So in the video game of life, the first thing you have to do is create your own character when you're playing a game, don't you? Okay. So I relate that to, in life, creating your own character. Know who you are in your heart of hearts. Love yourself and be true to yourself, no matter where you go, no matter who you're with. There's going to be dungeons and there's going to be enemies. And just like in life, we have obstacles we have to overcome, don't we? Okay. Be patient and persistent in tackling them. And know if you never ever give up, you will overcome. Sometimes in the video games, they have secret levels, don't they? Yes. And so I want you to always be a risk taker. Go for it. Are you going to fail sometimes? Yes. Is that okay? Yeah, what's important about failure? That we do what? That we learn from it, right? Exactly. And of course, we always want to level up, don't we? Level up, that's a good thing, isn't it? So you want to have high expectations for yourself? Never settle. And last but not least, at the end, you want to continue your quest, right? As you go off onto middle school and junior high and high school, and even college, enjoy the journey. You are going to have trophies along the way to claim. You're going to have achievements to complete, and I want you to unlock every level. But most importantly, I want you to have fun doing it. We are all in this game called life, aren't we? And as you go out, I want you to play your very best game. And as we always say at the end of the game, game on, right? I love you very much. We have had a great year. I am so very proud of all of you. And you hold a very special place in my heart. I will miss you.
All right, if we could have Miss Hughes' class stand up, please. All right, here we go. Jael Ayala Lopez. Hayden Barber. Evelyn Barker. Emma Casey. Jennifer Costin. Lakin Doty. Myron Erks. Brett Fogley. Colton Galloway. Anai, thank you. Anai Garcia. Jason Gutierrez. Kayla Henderson. Kendall Hinton. Stephen Holt. Julio Manjarez. Lupita Martinez. Finley McClure. Diana Nunez. Rebecca Roagill. Jesus Sanchez. Taylor Sharp. Ty Shreve. Brett Smith. Alex Torres. Chloe Towery. Can you scooch just a little bit that way, guys? There's just a lot of you up here. We're proud of you. Yeah, we're good. We got some space. We're gonna fit. All right, Miss Chloe. Chloe Towery. There we go. Anthony Wages. Lexi Wilrock. We also have Will Collins. You guys deserve a applause. All right, Miss Hughes' class, go ahead and find your seat quietly. Thank you. We'll have Miss Matlock come up next.
Okay, to my class, I think this has been the fastest year of all the years that I've been doing this. And I'll tell you parents, being a mom, it goes faster after this. So cherish each moment, love them every day. Don't take anything for granted. Okay, now I know that some of my kids are a little anxious about middle school. So I jotted down a few little pointers to help you along the way. Having sent 4 of my own kids to middle school, I kind of feel like I'm an expert, even though my kids didn't go to middle school. You're going to. It's not as hard to open a locker as you think it is. By the end of the first day, you will be an expert, and you will remember your combinations. Your friends and your teachers are going to help you along the way. If you need a friend, look for someone else who needs a friend, and you will never go without one. I think this is the most important rule that I can think of for you in middle school. Never let anyone eat lunch alone. So always look around for someone that doesn't have a friend, and you be that friend. The last thing that I want to leave you with is just a little quote that I think will serve you well all the rest of the days of your life. If you have to choose between being kind and being right, choose being kind, and you will always be right. I'm so proud of you.
We can have Miss Matlock's class go ahead and line up. Here we go. Christian Acosta. Natalie Chavez. Sam Collins. Olivia Erickson. James Eslick. Juan Garcia. Ethan Hang. Victor Herrera. Erica Horna. Macy Compta. Tristan Lee. Thomas Madewell. Natalie McCarley. Kamina Mona. Elizabeth Munoz. Elizabeth Ojeda. Brandon Prell. Isabel Rojas. Natalie Rubalcaba. Eddie Sanchez. Hale Schreider. Estella Drew Slaughter. Austin Steele. Hey guys, can we scoot down just a little bit again? There we go. A little more room over. Just scooch a little bit over. There we go. Levi Stevens. Lacey Stills. Jagger Thompson. Latakwa Toming. And Lexi Tubes. Congratulations to Miss Matlock's class. All right, guys, you can go ahead and have a seat, please. And last but certainly not least, we have Miss Thomas to come on up.
Okay, I want to start off by saying that my original plan for this speech was just to get up here and wing it, but then my intimidating, overachieving 5th grade team quickly changed my mind about that. So I am frantically pacing around my apartment last night, which is in complete disarray because some of my kids know that I'm moving and getting married in a month. So I am looking through my boxes for some kind of inspiration or motivation that I can parallel to their 5th grade experience, and I'm thinking surely I can find something. And instead, I found this. Now, if you can't see it or you don't know what it is, it's a Pokemon. And any 5th grader or 5th grade teacher who knows me even a little knows that I love Pokemon. And a lot of you are thinking, how in the world is she going to tie a 5th grade celebration speech to Pokemon? So just hang in there, I do have a plan. One of my favorite things about Pokemon is that no two Pokemon are ever the same. They each have their own special traits or abilities, just like each and every one of you brings something special to each and every classroom you enter throughout your years. Another beauty of Pokemon is that you can start off meek. You have hardly any abilities or skills that you possess, but you have the potential to grow and be successful, just as all of you have. Now, the essential, I'm trying to think of the word, objective of Pokemon is to train your hardest to become a Pokemon master, right? They all are laughing at me now. So, I believe each and every one of these 5th graders has done that and will continue to do that. The motivation to catch them all is kind of like your quest to gain knowledge and be your very best. Now, just like Pokemon, we have a limited resistance to oncoming attacks. That's why we need a strong team of other Pokemon, or friends, to help us grow and achieve things on our journey. So I need a little audience participation for my last part, so my 5th grade graduates are going to repeat after me. I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was. To catch them is my real task. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land. Searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand. The power that's inside. Congratulations to all my Pokemon masters.
All right. If we could have Miss Thomas's class please stand up.
And while they are going to the hallway, if you drive a white Chevy Impala Arkansas tag 646WJP, our transportation department has just asked that you move that car. It was blocking everyone from being able to go through the circle and exit, and the bus could not come in. White Chevy Impala Arkansas 646WJP. If you could please move that vehicle. Thank you.
This is just on the whim. As I watch my teammates over here, Miss Thomas is really that young. She's really that young and that positive. It's not an act. I mean, I love it. Miss Matlock is really that kind. I mean, she means it with all her heart, and Miss Shoes is truly that wise. I mean, she is. When I was absent, no one knew. When Miss Shoes was absent from our team, we were in chaos. I can't tell you how much I appreciate these ladies. And I mean, they have made my first year of 5th grade an amazing experience.
We do have an amazing 5th grade team of teachers. Alrighty, here we go. Sylvester Bobo. Angel Bueno. Angie Carcamo. Ethan Chapman. Cole Cooper. Yair Cordero Vargas. Gabriel Cruz Thompson. Riley Eckert. Genesis Fierro. Justin Gomez. Luis Gomez Guzman. Maria Gonzalez. Alyssa Hackney. Carol Ann Hansen. Dutch Laidlick. Landon McClure. Alina Moody. Hector Ortiz. Madison Pratt. Abigail Perez Martinez. Macy Rogers. Tanya Sanchez. Grady Smith. Jesus Sotelo. Keegan Stillwell. Jordan Strickland. Levita Torres. Marioni Bison. And Maddie White. Let's congratulate Miss Thomas.